you get when you cross a dinosaur with a pig?
With a dinosaur with a pig?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Pork. I should have gotten that.
Hey guys, it's me, Juliet, and we're here on the scene here in Century City, California for the red carpet world premiere of AppleTV's Prehistoric Planet. This new epic 5-part natural history event series transports viewers 66 million years into the past to discover our world and the dinosaurs that roamed it. Narrated by Sir David Attenborough and executive produced by Jon Favreau and Mike Gunton. And an original score by Academy Award winner Hans Zimmer. The 5-night series is set during the Cretaceous times, plus it's full of dinosaur facts and some of the latest dinosaur discovered information. And now you're invited to join us as we celebrate Prehistoric Planet. Come on! First red carpet, but to me it seems more like a brown carpet.
Juliet. Pleasure to meet you. I like your.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for like. I'm pretty sure that it was your idea to have kid reporters.
Oh yes, that's right.
Well,
we very much wanted to have.
Yeah, I want to thank you for that because like I really like this opportunity.
Well, hopefully this will lead to a career for you, and I think maybe you'll all be exposed to dinosaurs in this way for the first time.
Jon, what was the most fun part about making Prehistoric Planet?
It is a fun thing to use this technology to show things that have only existed either in the past or in people's imaginations. Part of what's fun about what I do is by learning about CGI and technology, now if you could imagine a story, you could put it on the screen. And so you would never have been able to do this type of thing before, like let's say Jurassic Park when they started doing this technique. And we're further refining it. But we keep thinking about what are the stories that we could tell now that we could never tell before. You know, I worked on Iron Man. That was a big reason we were able to do that, to make a guy fly in a suit of armor. You couldn't do that 30 years ago. So technology offers a lot of opportunities for storytellers and filmmakers.
Hello, Juliet.
Hello. So if you could clone your favorite dinosaur and like be able to train it into a pet, what dinosaur would it be?
Well, that's an easy question, I think, because there's only one dinosaur that I would ever want to be a pet, because most of them are a bit too scary. And it's actually, it's one called Mononicus. It's a little feathery dinosaur. It's got a lovely long beak, and it eats termites.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I think he's got, or she, has got such character. I think she'd make a good pet. Although I must say, we always say when we make wildlife films, all the animals we show, they don't make good pets usually. Most wild animals should stay wild. But if I had to, Mononicus.
So if you could clone any like dinosaur and pretty much morph it into a pet, what dinosaur would it be?
I think that the dinosaur I would turn into a pet would be Dinosaurs. So have you heard of Dinosaurs? It's a really cool dinosaur. It's massive, it's like the size of T-Rex. It's covered in feathers, it's got a really big funny duck bill, and it's got huge claws. And I think to have that would be like a gentle giant that you could take around and hang out with your cats and dogs. What would you have?
Maybe like a pterodactyl. I think they're cool because I just like really like how they look. Also, I don't know if this would work, but if it got big enough, I would be able to fly it around.
That'd be cool. Yeah, so cool.
I'm Dr. Darren Naish. I am the lead scientific expert on the new Apple Plus series Prehistoric Planet.
How did you find out all the behaviors and ways that like the dinosaurs would act like 66 million years ago?
That's a really good question. We used every single piece of fossil evidence we could. You know, we looked at whether we know what the dinosaur ate from the shape of its, teeth and its jaws, whether there's any fossils that show how it moved based on its footprints. We used all of that evidence of fossil evidence, but because we wanted to show these animals as living animals doing all the sorts of things that living animals do, we often had to use a particular scientific technique where you look at what the living animals do that are close to the extinct ones. So if you imagine the family tree of dinosaurs, you look at the animals around dinosaurs. So on the one side, crocodiles and alligators, they're kind of not too far from dinosaurs. And birds are a group of dinosaurs. Birds aren't actually dinosaurs. So what do birds do? And if you find that crocodiles and alligators and birds both do the same thing, then you can say that that probably also was done by the extinct dinosaur. So we use that technique quite a lot for things that the fossils don't really preserve.
My name's Andrew Jones, and I'm one of the directors on Prehistoric Planet.
And I'm Adam Valdez, and I'm the other director.
Were there any challenging steps for the animation? Working on
Challenging
it?
steps?
Yeah, like when you were working on it.
Yeah, because you have to figure out how dinosaurs really move, right? And we've never seen them move before, right? So you have to look at real animals today, and you have to look at the bones.
Adam and I both worked on, Lion King before, so we worked on realistic animal movement, and that's what we study a lot. So we're both really versed on how to make something feel very realistic. And so when you take it to dinosaurs, it's, we don't have as much reference. Obviously with Lion King, you could look at lions. With dinosaurs, you could look at some of the dinosaur animation that's been done before, but even talking to our paleontologist, he's like, we want to start from something that's more based on the bones, the muscles, and all the new findings. So we really kind of built them from the ground up and redesigned, even the physicality of how they move, all the muscle movement, everything.
What was your favorite part about making this movie and helping out?
My job is the most amazing job in the world. I get to work with all of these really cool people, and I get to go around the world, and then I get to make dinosaurs. And I just think that the whole thing is going to be amazing. I hope you love it.
That's a great shirt.
Thank you.
I'm missing
That is a great
dinosaurs on
shirt.
my shirt. Yeah, I should have
too.
worn something.
Thank you.
I like your shirt. Check this out.
How did both of you get chosen to do the music for Prehistoric Planet?
So Bleeding Fingers has a long-running relationship with the BBC, and they've done amazing projects together in the past. And
Yeah, and then our score producer and CEO of Bleeding Fingers, Russell Emanuel, thought that we would be a good fit with Hans Zimmer to compose the music.
Yeah.
So we are very humbled and lucky to be able to do so.
been a great collaboration, and we're really inspired by each other. So I think that brought a really special flavor to the score.
Were you told what your theme of the music was going to be, or did you watch it and then think of what you did?
So how it goes, we would get an early version of an episode from the BBC and AppleTV, and we would watch it together with the directors. Because of COVID and because they are in the UK and we were in Los Angeles, we would do it over Zoom. And then the directors would explain what kind of emotions they would want in certain scenes, what the dinosaurs are doing, what they wanted to portray. So our job as composers are to enhance the story of the certain storylines of the different dinosaurs.
Yeah, and as we watch it and go through different versions, that's when we start coming up with new ideas of how can we make this even better. And we'll go back and forth with Russell and Hans and the producers at BBC, and it just brings us a really great final product, having all these amazing artists collaborating together.
How did you two get involved in this TV series?
Well, we wrote, we were both on Lion King together, and that's with Jon Favreau as well. So this whole series came to Jon, and Jon was like, he wanted to do it as a producer, but he wanted us to direct it. So because he knew both of us are really good at doing realistic animals, realistic movement, and storytelling. So he got us involved, and that's how it worked. We both kind of said, yes, we want to do it, it'd be a lot of fun, and we went for it.
Does everybody who works on a nature series have to be British?
The UK does have what we call a kind of sort of homegrown industry, where you have all these people that they're just experts in doing this. They've been doing it for 60 years. They've been doing it for a long time. So I would say that Britain is one of the leading places in the world for natural history filmmaking. But of course, lots of other people have taken this knowledge and expertise elsewhere. And I think other countries are doing a pretty good job of producing documentaries just as good as the British ones.
Do you guys want to hear a joke?
Yes.
What do you call twin dinosaurs?
Twin dinosaurs?
Yeah.
What do you call twin? I don't know.
Can't think of it. I give up.
Pterodactyl. For kids or even adults, really anyone who watched Prehistoric Planet, what do you think they would love most about this show?
I think that for everyone that watches Prehistoric Planet on Apple TV Plus, which starts on May the 23rd, remember, it's going to be on every night. I think that people will love the fact that we show the dinosaurs. They're not monsters. They're majestic, amazing animals, and they're colourful and flamboyant and do loads of cool stuff. I think that's the best bit about them.
How long did it take to set this all up? Like how to get the science in, how to get all the animation and details?
Well, I think all in all, we probably working on this movie or this TV series for 2.5 years. So we started all talking about how to do it, how do we make it look like we just went in a time machine and we took some cameras and we filmed these dinosaurs and put it all together, right? That's what we wanted it to feel like. And so it took a lot of planning. And then Andy and I had to make a lot of animation for every shot of the movie, for the series before any backgrounds were filmed. And then once we knew what the stories were, we could go out into nature and shoot the backgrounds, right, with the camera, and then put the animated dinosaurs into that. So it just takes a long time.
You ask some very good questions, by the way. You're very good.
Well, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you, Juliet.
Thank you guys for talking.
Thank you so much. You were great.
Well, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
question.
Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed our special event coverage for Apple TV's Plus's Prehistoric Planet. Make sure you don't miss the 5-night event on Apple TV Plus from May 23rd to the 27th. And if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and hit the subscribe button for more content and event coverage like this, right here on our channel. Thanks again to Apple TV Plus for bringing our family out to Los Angeles to experience Prehistoric Planet together as a family. It has been an unforgettable weekend. We will definitely not forget. On the scene from the world premiere of Apple TV's Prehistoric Planet, thanks for joining us. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.